5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now.
Hi guys, recently India successfully tested the HSTDV, an unmanned scramjet technology demonstrator, and after this test India have joined an elite group of countries like US, Russia and China who possess this technology. So why this technology is important? What makes it special? What are the features of this technology demonstrator and of what it is made of? In this video we will discuss this in detail and build this video to the end, and we're gonna see what is HSTDV. Hi, welcome to Mac Factory. So continuing on the topic HSDTV, so it is developed by India's DRDO. HSDTV is not a weapon but a carrier vehicle for hypersonic and long-range cruise missile. So HSDTV cruise vehicle is mounted on a solid rocket motor which takes it to the required altitude, and once it attains certain Mach number for speed, the cruise vehicle is ejected out of the launch vehicle. After that, the scramjet engine ignites and it takes it further. So one may have a major question here is that what is the scramjet engine here, because it is the heart of this whole machine. So scramjet engine is very important here to understand how it works. But before that, let's understand the scenario here, that why there is a need of producing such kind of machine. So nowadays satellites are launched into the space using launch vehicles which can be used only once. These are very expensive since only 2 to 4% of their lift-off mass they can carry to the orbit. So two problems majorly addressed here is that 70% of propellant used carries the oxidizers, and oxidizer means at higher altitude when rocket goes there is no oxygen there for the combustion, so they carry the fuel there by themselves, and during the combustion it injects there and produces the oxygen. So if we make it such that it can use the atmospheric oxygen on its own and can carry out the combustion, it could be very efficient. So the second problem addressed here is that it can be used only once. So if we make it reusable, then the cost can be significantly reduced. So here comes the concept or need to develop the technology for air-breathing engines like ramjet, scramjet, wherein HSDTV scramjet engine is used, which can also be said as supersonic combustion ramjet, which is advanced version of ramjet. Now, which is quite different from the turbojet engine which we see in our regular flights, which we fly from one city to another, one country to another, that it needs fans to compress the air, but the ramjet doesn't need any fan to compress the air because it uses the forward motion of the vehicle to compress the air, which then mix with the fuel and ignites. So the working is quite similar to the ramjet engine, that air with the forward motion of vehicle and fuel is injected in the combustion chamber where it mixes with the hot compressed air and ignites. Just one difference, that scramjet works efficiently at hypersonic speeds and allows supersonic combustion, and then we say it as a supersonic combustion ramjet or a scramjet. And so the hypersonic cruise vehicle was launched using a proven solid rocket motor which took it to an altitude of 30 kilometers, where the aerodynamic heat shield was separated at the hypersonic Mach number. The cruise vehicle separated from the launch vehicle and the air intake opened as scheduled. The hypersonic combustion sustained and the cruise vehicle continued on its desired flight path at a velocity of around Mach 6, which says 6 times the speed of sound, that is nearly 2 kilometers per second for more than 20 seconds. So after this technology gained by ISRO and DRDO, there are some advantages to their future aerospace missions, which are they now does not have to carry oxygen into the space with their rockets. There is no rotating part, makes it easier to manufacture than a turbojet. Other one is higher speed could mean cheaper access to outer space in the future. And another aspect on which they are working right now is the reusable vehicles. If they make it, they there could be a very good booster in the space missions, and the later space missions could be very efficient in terms of fuel, space time, and the money, because the cost effectiveness is a major concern in this industry. And that's why Raksha Mantri Shri Rajnath Singh congratulated DRDO on this landmark achievement towards releasing Prime Minister Modi's vision of Atmanirbhar Bharat. He also spoke to the scientists associated with the project and congratulated them on this great achievement. And India is proud of them, and yeah, we proud of them. So guys, this was all about HSDTV, and comment below in the comment section that if you want more detail about scramjet engine, how the equations work, how the shockwaves works here, we'll go equation by equation there in that video. Comment there and like, share if you like. Thank you guys, see you in the next video. Bye bye, Jai Hind.